Hey everybody. Today I have my notes here. Today I am talking about guideposts. And oh my gosh. So I love guideposts and I love guideposts for a lot of reasons. One, because it's a significant marker. So a guidepost in prosperity mentality, it comes out of the book, The 50 Words You Gotta Know for Prosperity Mindset. And it is a significant marker. You want more than one. I always remind you, you want four on every journey. So when you look at a guidepost can be a physical item, it can be a mental guidepost. A mental guidepost would be like a mantra. It may be something that you're repeating to yourself, that many of you have a guidepost that say, hey, this is where I'm trying to get to. And then you forget to measure it along the way. So again, a guidepost is a significant marker on your journey. So what do you need? I got three big things. One is clarity. You've got to get clear on what the goals are that you're going to put guideposts in for. So I came from a small town, and in that small town, they give you small town directions. So if I was going to, I this is actually a true story. I was going to visit this kind of sheep that had not been genetically modified in the last 1,000 years. So it was as it was, and were very difficult sheep to find. They had them here in the States. So I was going to meet this unique farmer because of course that's the kind of stuff that I do. So I went out to go meet them and to meet their sheep and to just talk about what was there. But I had asked for directions and they had let me know that I had to go down this dirt road. Now there's going to be a red building, and that red building, it used to be something, something, something. And if you get to that red building, you went too far. So you got to turn around and go back, and it's the street before it. Okay, great. Well, only small towns will give you advice like that, right? That they will say, oh, here's something you never knew that doesn't exist anymore, and that's your guidepost. And that's a lot of times how we are managing our own guideposts. Oh, I just want to have more money. It's too vague. It's too hard. But a guidepost is also a chance for you to look at something and say, I got to turn around. So many people have these mental guideposts, but they don't actually have them clarified. So it may be that that I don't want to build new debt. Okay, well, but that's a different story if your furnace goes out and you don't have $5,000 for a new furnace in. So looking at guideposts to say, and here's what I'm going to do. This is why we save. This is why we do these other things. So you're going to really clearly identify what your goals are and how you can identify that you're on track for those goals. These are significant markers in your journey. Many of you are using significant markers in your journey. It's easy to do on something like weight because you can just measure your weight and you can make a guidepost for 5 pounds, 10 pounds, 15, 20, right? These are simple ones to do. But when we are looking at things that are a little bigger, like our finances, number two in my conversation today is that you really want to put guideposts around all of the assets that you manage. And that asset is also including you because you are your largest assets. You are the thing that makes money come into your household every single month. So we need to start putting in some guideposts to really identify, are you making the right amount of money? Are you in the right career? Are you gathering new tools? What is a guidepost for you? So when you think about that, I would think about your assets being in alignment. Not enlightenment, alignment. So number two is to really look at those assets and start putting guideposts around them. And then number three is that I remind people you're not here to do it alone, that sometimes people are our guideposts. So if you have a financial advisor, if you have a tax advisor, if you have other people that are advising you on your business and the other things that you're doing, that these are people who are guides. They are often guideposts and they are there to measure. And they're also here to clarify your mindset, that we're looking to keep your mindset in a positive way so that you can continue to be abundant. And and it's also the tool for when things are hitting obstacles or when things are going poorly or when they reversed. They are there for you to be able to see, oh, okay, I've hit a guidepost. So a negative guidepost we are also going to pay attention to, because some of you have had negative guideposts that you've been ignoring. So my friend he's got a big office, it's up a ton of flights of stairs, and he started huffing and puffing, and he just he knew, he knew that he was getting out of shape, that he wasn't paying enough attention. So a guidepost had said, hey, you're in the wrong direction. So he decided right then and there he wasn't going to huff and puff up those stairs. So now he decided he was going to go up them 10 times a day until he stopped huffing. So 10 times a day. And then he realized that he actually just liked going up and down those stairs. So 10 times a day, truly sometimes twice in an hour, he would just run down the stairs and run back up just to try to get his lungs working. So sometimes we get physical reminders that we are in negative territory, that this is a guidepost to say, hey, you're not taking good care of yourself. So you can make some real significant clarity around your goals. His clarity was that he was going to get up and down those stairs without huffing and puffing. And so when he met younger people, this became really fun for him. So when he met younger people that couldn't get up those stairs, he was like, hey, I'm an old man. And he was over 65. So he's like, look, if an old man can get up those stairs, young man, you can too. And then he would run. He would run up those stairs and say, come on. And they would all wow, right? Wow. But that was because he knew his guidepost. And he knew his guidepost for him was that he didn't want to be huffing and puffing, that he had too much to live for. He had too much that needed to be healthy for. And that seeing that negative impact for him was not going to be acceptable for the other goals in his life were to be able to live a long, healthy, rich life. So when you're thinking about these indicators, you want to not just say, here's my big goal, but you want to start adding in those guideposts so that you know where you're at and how you're doing. So number one is clarity on your goals. Number two, getting all of your assets in alignment so that you understand what you have to invest or what you have to save or what are the resources that you're managing. And number three is mentors, getting other people in as guideposts. You can use a mantra every day for a guidepost. You can also think about, when I think about guideposts, sometimes they're physical guideposts, that sometimes for him it was a physical guidepost that he could run up and down those stairs without huffing. You may end up with physical guideposts. It may be that you want to live in a different part of town. It might be that you want to explore something different. A physical guidepost could also be an education path. So you're going to be enjoying this part, but having good guideposts also helps you get to where you're going faster. And if you have a buddy and the two of you are working on that together and you set up your guideposts together, so especially if that's a financial conversation, two people working on the same guidepost will get there 30 to 50% faster. So set them up, set up your goals, set up the quarters of how you get to that goal, and you'll see yourself go really fast. So have a great day. Thank you for being here for talking about guideposts, and I will see you in class. Bye.